Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm in a completely different setting. I'm currently in my car and I just visited the gym and I thought this would be the perfect time to do like a catch up and just really what's on my mind because yeah, a lot's been going on and I just want to like share a bit. So yeah, as I just mentioned, I just visited the gym because I'm restarting my fitness journey and I'm taking it so seriously right now. I've currently got 2 gym memberships. One because I forgot to cancel one of them. One's in Third Space and this is a new one I've got, but this one's like 5 minutes away from my house, so the Third Space one is just never gonna get used, but I do really love that gym. I used to be one of those people that hated the pain afterwards. Let me turn this on, see if it makes a difference. No, it didn't. I hated the pain afterwards because, you know, uncomfortable feelings aren't nice. But now I actually really enjoy it. It's like a pump, you know, in your body, and I really love that feeling. And my main goals for my fitness are working on my muscle because I have 0 muscles, zero strength, 0 power, 0 nothing, 0 stamina. My cardio, everything is so low and so bad, and I really want to be at like my peak. So I'm really working on that, and like those are my main goals: to build muscle around, you know, my quads, my glutes, and like have a flat belly because, you know, we're all going on holiday in the summer and I want my body to look absolutely sensational. I want to look crazy, like I want to be my own inspo at the end of all of this. But I did ask everyone on Instagram, like, who are the people that inspire you on Instagram? And I got so many accounts sent to me because I wanted to flood my Instagram with inspo so I could get motivated, because sometimes you don't even want to do things for yourself. Like, yourself isn't enough, you know, when your self-worth is really not there, which mine wasn't, then you feel like doing it for yourself is not enough. So I flooded my Instagram with people that inspired me, bodies that I wanted to be like. And the accounts I really love are, I think her name is Chrissy Seller. There's no service here, but she has a amazing body. Like, her body is so delicious, and she's a PT and she's been doing this for years. And why I love her is because she's really honest and transparent about the journeys. Like, she keeps it very real. Lock my car. And I really need that. I don't really like seeing bodies and just like making myself feel worse. I want to know like the ins and outs of it. And she has such a cool app, which is the app I'm using, which is called Tone and Sculpt. And the programs there are so good. Like, I hated fitness apps and like things to track on, but hers is literally so good. It's got like different PTs in there, different goals. Also has like a nutrition bit. When I worked out before, I always felt like I wasn't eating enough and I wasn't eating to see gains. So she has like this whole recipes meal plan bit, and she's got a community tab in there too, so that's like a cool feature. I just love it. I love her, so that's who I've been really into. Also, another girl, I think her name is Six Court. She kind of works out with Alyssa Ashley, which is like a makeup guru, but she's really serving in the fitness game right now. Six Court's body, her name's Courtney, her body is so crazy, and I'm like, I actually need that. I need to look like her. Her videos are just like pumping. It's giving me like all of the motivation, and just, yeah, her Instagram is also one that I've been obsessed with. Like, she really, this is her, she really like powers through her workouts. Like, she's not afraid to go on the weights bit. I really show her, so I want to be that girl in the gym where people are just looking at me like she's really lifting 40 kg with one arm, and that's really who I want to be. So I'm really ready for this journey. I feel like this is the perfect time. I'm going to be showing a bit more of it on Instagram and like everyday occasions of my workouts and stuff. So if you want to see that and want to have like a realistic, you know, fitness journey, then follow me on Instagram, because that's where I'll mostly keep it updated. And I won't lie, going into the gym today, I did feel like anxiety. And, you know, a lot of people get anxiety going into the gym because it's a really new environment, new people. You feel like you're being judged. You feel like you don't know what's going on. And I really felt that today. And I tried not to let it get to me. but I did kind of feel it like, I don't know where to start. Even though I have this whole fitness program, I still felt like, I don't know how to do this. And I do know how to use the machines, but it's just that fear of being judged. But I didn't let that stop me. Did my thing, and we moved. Got my Apple Watch back, ready for the fitness world. So that was a bit on the fitness journey I'm currently on. Now my acne journey, you can see my skin is on a positive path. I'm like so happy with my skin, and you know, I have changed a few things in my routine. My routine is a lot more basic, and I must say I haven't changed anything in my diet. So it's definitely not my diet that's done this, it's my routine. Also, I think my hormones are balancing back down. It's almost taken a year for them, over a year actually, because I quit birth control in November, not last year, the year before that. That's when I stopped birth control. So it's taken me like a year and 5 months to start getting my hormones back to normal. So it's been a long journey, but I feel like seeing progress, and I'm very, very happy. And you know, I get comments sometimes where it's like, how do you have like glowy, dewy skin and you have acne? And I'm like, you can have both. That doesn't mean they're not mutually exclusive. Like, you can't have one and not the other. You can have both. And yeah, I just feel like my routine right now is perfect. And I feel like it's going to be very challenging to have and maintain my skin after working out, because you know, when you work out you sweat. It's a lot more sweat, dirt, everything going on. I need to manage my skincare routine to fit in my workouts, so I need to like research about that and see what's good and what's not. But yeah, my skin is so much more positive. In the mornings I cleanse with a gentle cleanser, the Inky List cleanser, the hyaluronic one. That one's so good, because I feel like my skin doesn't need like a harsh cleanse in the morning. Even though I know I have oily skin, I just feel like it doesn't need that. I've introduced a new moisturizer. I feel like that's amazing as well. I just feel like I'm doing what I feel like is right for my skin, and it's working. You know, I took a lot of advice from a lot of people and it worked, but it wasn't like delivering how I wanted it to deliver. But now I'm so happy with my skin. And you know, I get the occasional breakouts. I'm breaking out right now on my cheeks, but that doesn't affect me how it used to affect me before. When I looked at my skin, it was just like a never-ending thing, and I felt like there was no getting better from it. But now I actually feel like it's just like a passing thing and I will get over it. Whereas before it was like, God, this is a downward spiral that I'm never going to get out of. So yeah, my skin has been lovely and great. Now, something I wanted to talk about as well was actually my goals and like my self-esteem. So I've had this block for the longest time when it comes to like reaching my goals, my career, everything related to that. I feel like I've had a block and I don't know how to overcome it, and I don't know what's causing it. I don't know why it's happening, because I have all the motivation, all of the goals, all the resources to make these things happen, but I just feel like it's like I don't care enough to make it happen. And I don't know why that is, because I really do care about these things, but for some reason I just cannot make them happen. And I also don't know how to make them happen. It's like I don't know what the path is, I don't know what to do, and it's really stressing me out. I feel like I'm not doing enough. I feel like I could be doing so much more, and I know I could be doing so much more, but like I just feel like it's really frustrating because I'm in control of this. I can change this, but it's like I am not doing enough, and it's really stressing me out because no one else will do it. You know, it's my life, my everything at the end of the day. And so I feel like going to the gym is a great start. It will definitely bring discipline and structure, but I feel like career-wise, my goals, I just don't know what the right thing to do is. I feel like I want to do certain things, but the paths I have to, like, I don't know what the paths are. So it's really stressing me out. My career at the moment feels very like, I feel like there's a block. So I'm really trying to overcome that. Self-development wise, I restarted therapy again last month, and now it's more of a speed dial thing. So like, if I'm feeling kind of anxious, she's in my favorites on my phone, so I just message her like, oh my god, I'm panicking or something. And I don't know if that's a good thing, like if I should be invading her privacy with my life, but genuinely sometimes I just need someone who's like level-headed, not biased, to just give me advice on what I should do and help me. And so I really do love my therapist at the moment. She's really, really good. And she really makes me look inwards. And, you know, this is really hard for me to admit. I do kind of see how I was a victim in my past situations. Like, I thought of myself as a victim, when in reality I could have stopped a lot. I could have done a lot for myself and really like set boundaries for myself and not expected so much from other people. Being by yourself, let me just say this, feels so good, but it feels good in a way where you have all the room to focus on yourself and think about yourself and not worry about what someone else is thinking, how you're affecting someone else, and just literally living for yourself. That feels very good. But at the same time, I am a person that does love the company of others, whether that be my friends, just people around me. I just love spending time with people, and I'm really learning to not be so dependent on people. And I've done so, and I feel like I've done a very good job so far, and not relying on people. I see them more of like a addition to my life and not so much like me and them equal. I see myself above everyone, and I think everyone should see themselves above everyone. You know that saying where it's like the world doesn't revolve around you? It kind of does in my world. So I have this mentality now where it's, if it doesn't suit me, I'll just not be there. I'll just not do it. I'll just not interact with it. So that's how I'm kind of learning to not be dependent on people and not viewing myself as equal to them, because we're not equal. If you're not benefiting me, there's no point of continuing anything, and vice versa. I think there's like no time to waste. And, you know, also listen to your body, because your body is like the first thing that will tell you if something's not right. Because, you know, anxiety, your body triggers first and then it's your mind. And just anything, your gut, I think always believe your gut no matter what, in any situation, whether it's making a decision on something, whether something's happening, just believe and trust your gut, because there's a reason. I feel like I'm a firm believer there's a reason why those things are happening. So yeah, I'm just living life for myself, and it feels very good right now. And you know, this isn't to say that I'm not a considerate person, because I still very much care about people. Like, I love and I always think about people first, but fundamentally I always put myself first, and that's something I've had to adjust into my life and everyday mentality, because I always ignored like my values, what I actually believed, in order to please other people. And you know, that hasn't benefited me to this point. So that has had to change. And you know, I sat with my therapist, really wrote down my values, really wrote down at my core what it is I believe and what it is I need as a human, because we all have different needs. And you know, compromises are good, but if I'm not receiving what I need from someone, or relationship, friendship, then there's no point, because I will never be satisfied. And sometimes we all have different needs, so sometimes they're not compatible. Friendships, you know, you sometimes have those needy friends that need you to talk to them every day, whereas you have some that you don't need to speak every day and you're fine. So sometimes we all have like different things that we need, and it's good to establish them in friendships, relationships. But yeah, I think writing them down is very important, because it's also good to reflect on if you're unsure of a decision you're making, or whether you truly feel like that in an occasion. Looking back on it will make you realize that this is actually what I need. Like, I'm not going to take any less from it. As Love is Blind, that mum said, I don't deserve 0.5% less. And I don't believe in settling for 0.5% less when, you know, you can be by yourself and just have none of that happen, you know? I think being by yourself is a very strong and powerful thing, because, you know, you really find comfort in yourself. You don't need to have that validation or that comfort from someone else. You can really spend that time and just be by yourself. And I think that's very important, because at the end of the day, like, you have nothing but yourself, just your thoughts, just yourself to deal with your problems. So being that person to really just sit by yourself and be by yourself in life and be okay with it, I think is very, very important. I think at some point everyone needs to spend some amount of time by themselves, because it really makes you think about all your problems and reflect on them, work on them. So if you're someone that doesn't like staying by yourself, then you're just kind of like running away. To be honest, I have always been someone that's like a relationship person. I love everything that's to do with relationships. I love the whole lot of it. Vulnerability. I love just getting to know someone on a deeper level that no one else knows. I love that. But I realized that the reason why I really enjoyed constantly being in relationships, or like outstaying my stay in relationships, is because I never really wanted to be by myself. I really thought that feeling was scary, and I never really wanted to, until situations made me be by myself. You know, sometimes you reach your point where it's like, no, this is actually enough. Until that happened, I would have comfortably stayed somewhere that I shouldn't have stayed. So I don't think you should let it reach that point where it's like, you know, until you're forced to leave a situation. I think you should realize when you should be by yourself for yourself, and realize that you need to be by yourself to really like develop. You need to be by yourself to develop. I don't think you can be in a relationship and develop, don't get me wrong. But I think even in a relationship, at some degree, you're doing it by yourself, because you have to, like, self-development for yourself. So yeah, I don't know why I'm talking about this for so long. I'm actually even late. Let me text my friend. I managed to get the hoops from ASOS that keep selling out. I'm so happy. I'm just trying to see if I actually like how they look. They're huge, but they're kind of like a vibe, I think. Yeah, I actually like it. I think with a slick back hair, looks quite cute. I'm gonna link them, but they're constantly sold out, so they might not be available by the time this is up, but you know, who knows. Anyway, these are a bit heavy. I do like them, but I think I need to buy that tape, you know, when you support the ear, because the earring is quite heavy. I don't want my ear to tear. That concludes my little catch up. I think talking in the car is very fun, so I'll definitely do more of these, because it's like a safe space. I feel like at home I can't really talk how I want to talk. So shit, what's the way? Exit. Car parks confuse the hell out of me. I don't know what the way is, and I'm still trying to figure out. Oh shit, that was quite close. Car parks confuse the hell out of me. So yeah, I will definitely do another one of these. I might do like I actually will do a daily vlog, because oh my god, my camera's gonna fall. Oh my god. I definitely will do a vlog. I am more for the idea now, so that will definitely be a thing. You'll see. I'll do more of like a snippet thing on my Instagram, like little snippets. I feel like they're just easier to do, and it's just easier to introduce myself to vlogging that way, rather than commit to a full like 30-minute vlog. Because realistically, I'm not gonna do like a 40-minute vlog right away, am I? No. So doing a 30-second reel is the best way forward. My camera's also gonna fall. It's not on a tripod, it's not on anything. It's literally just hanging on for its life. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this little chit chat. I will be back. That was too soon. I will be back soon with another video. Bye guys.